Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Hands off to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Today. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a 1st down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. Headed for the end zone. But no stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Badgers. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. Kirk, he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And this time it's complete. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Pitches to the back. He's past the marker and still going. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. The Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down. Looking for a man. He fires it down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Ducks. Too much speed for the defense. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Picks it up himself and still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Breaking tackles. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting 1st quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats for this 1st quarter. The Badgers will line up to kick it away. And this is off the side of the foot. Is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? To dart right down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now from the pistol formation. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. The catch is made. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll just down it right here.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. And now the running back's got it again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Badgers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Ducks, and the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. He gets loose. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. That gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So just one play and they're just shy of midfield now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. He's got it. And that is enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Quarterback still with the football. He breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He hands it to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Attack on the BAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Breaks into open space. 1st down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and 1st downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott,
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Takes the handoff and goes to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they get nothing in the 1st down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Looking to the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It will bring up 4th down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out in the back of the end zone. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Rivero. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First out and more. He's still running. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Running with purpose.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. He makes the grab. He makes the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. And the defense brings him down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Trying to convert here on third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hit as he released it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here's the handoff, one first and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second and goal for the offense.
Here we go, set.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Badgers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Important second down play coming up. Defense not pressing this time. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
He's in the clear at the 30 now. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Badgers.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, go.
Chewing clock with the running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go, let's go.
A play action looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Set, ready.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4.
Set, ready. Hold on.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. They'll run it to the left. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Throw to the running back in the flat. He's free around the 15. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Toss play to the outside. Oh, what a move. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Badgers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Well, this is a stunner. As a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game, because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team, and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.